Hello friends, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Let's study together, and before I proceed, I would like to thank my special viewers and also my special subscribers for supporting me in my previous videos. And today we're going to be talking about the subject fundamentals of soil science, and the subheading, the subtopic is soil organisms and their beneficial and harmful effects to the soil. By the way, my name is McDonald Elisha Mtumwa. We'll be studying together the course Fundamentals of Soil Science and also Introduction to Crop Physiology. So without wasting much of our time, let's quickly move on to soil organisms and their beneficial and harmful roles in the soil. The introduction is these soil organisms I'm talking about. There are several types of microorganisms in the soil which benefits and also affects the soil. These soil organisms are responsible for nutrient recycling. Soil consists both micro and microorganisms, which means soil they've got two types of organisms. We have the macroorganisms and also the microorganisms. They make immense population of living organisms. So now we just want to classify these organisms into certain groups, into their categories. When we talk about these soil organisms, we have the intermediate substances and we also have the living substances. When I'm talking about the intermediate substances, I'm talking about the non-living organisms. For example, virus is a non-living organism, so it is classified under intermediate substances. As you can see, this table here on my left side, it shows the intermediate substances whereby there is living and non-living organism. For example, virus. When we talk about virus, we have virus which is associated with the RNA and the other virus is associated with the DNA. When I'm saying RNA, RNA is a simple abbreviation for ribonucleic acid, and DNA is a abbreviation for deoxyribonucleic acid. And on my right hand side you see the living, whereby we have the prokaryotes and the eukaryotes. When we talk about the prokaryotes and the eukaryotes, those are those cells which doesn't have a true nucleus. They lack a true nucleus. That's why they are called the prokaryotes. And the main feature of the eukaryotes is that they have a large central nucleus. And when they have a nucleus, it is obvious that they also have the nucleolus, they also have the nuclear envelope, they also have the nuclear pores. Prokaryotes, mostly they are single-celled. We have the kingdom Monera, whereby we have bacteria and cyanobacteria and also actinomycetes. And in eukaryotes, we mostly have multicellular organisms which are single-celled, and we also have the most single-celled organisms, whereby we have the protista and the kingdom protozoa, whereby it consists of molds. When we talk about multicellular organisms, we further classify these organisms into kingdom fungi and plantae and also animalia. Yes, there are many kingdoms which I haven't talked about, but here in soil science we are most interested in fungi kingdom, plantae kingdom and also animalia kingdom. When we talk about the fungi kingdom, we have got fungi rust, molds, yeast, mushrooms. They are also fungi. Mushrooms are also fungi, but though they are used as relish. We have also smarts. When we are talking about kingdom plantae, we have alga, we have got bryophyta, we have got tracheophyta, we have also diatoms. When we talk about kingdom animalia, we have got nematodes, we have insects, we have got rodents, we have got molds. And I think for the clarification and category of soil organisms, we are done. We move on to the benefits of microorganisms. How are these microorganisms important to the soil? How are they important to farmers? When you are a farmer, you need to know how these microorganisms that are important to the soil and how they help the production of the soil. So I will let you know There are several types of microorganisms. The benefit, there are several types of microorganisms. As I stated them above, we've got bacteria, we've got fungi, we've got protozoa, actinomycetes, we've got algae, etc., etc. They also give back performance, another function that benefits higher plants. They consume amino acids, vitamins, and also other soil compounds. So we have got different types of microorganisms, and in order for us to complete this chapter and in order for you to understand this chapter, we are going to break these microorganisms into sections. We are going to talk about bacteria in a separate, we are going to talk about fungi in separate, we are going to talk about protozoa in separate, we are going to talk about virus, we are going to talk about algae. So in order for you to receive these videos, please don't forget to subscribe and also to turn on the notification bell in order to receive these videos. For today, thank you so much. We talked about the introduction and the classification of microorganisms, and we talked about the benefits of microorganisms to the soil. So thank you so much for today. We are done.